Today, we are going to share some simple tricks on how to navigate around a Princess cruise ship.
Hi y'all, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Becky.
And together we're cruising good time.
Princess cruise ships are large and can be confusing, even if you don't have the drink package. Today, we're going to discuss a few simple tricks on how to navigate forward and aft and up and down the cruise ship. At this end of the video, we're going to share some simple mnemonics and help you to remember these rules. We will start by showing you how to identify if you're on the port or starboard side of the ship.
So the first thing we're going to look at is the carpet that runs the hallways of the ships. And you can see these red dots off to the side, and red in this case indicates port, which happens to match the same as the navigation lights on the ship, that the red is on the port side and the green is on the starboard side. Similarly, you have the green dots that are lining the hallway carpet starboard side. Now this reflects, like I mentioned a minute ago, the navigation lights on the green side. Here's a little way to remember it. Green and right both have 5 letters in it, so you can remember that if you see green, you're on the right side of the ship. And yes, I understand there's not a right and left on board a ship, but it makes the mnemonic work out. Another easy way to determine if you're on the port or starboard side of the ship is by the cabin numbers. On a Princess ship, the even cabin numbers are always on the port side. And you can remember this, that both even and port have 4 letters in them. Similarly, on the starboard side, the odd number cabins are always on the starboard side. So if you see the cabin numbers as you're walking down the hall, you can see if they're even or odd and know if you're on the port or starboard side as you move through the ship. An easy way to tell if you're moving forward or aft on the ship as you're walking up and down the hall are that the cabin numbers increase from the forward to the aft. The 100 series cabins are always at the bow, the 400 series are always around the midship, and the 700 series cabin numbers are always at the stern. To move up and down on the ship and know where you're at, you can always remember that the medical center is always on deck number 4 on every one of the Princess ships. Deck 5 will always have the piazza on it, and that's true for all the class of ships except for the new Sphere class. When the Sun Princess comes out in February, the piazza will actually be on deck 7. At the top of the ship, all Princess ships have the swimming pool deck is always called the Lido deck. So you can always know if you're at the top, if you're by the Lido, the plaza, down by the bottom. Of course, the easiest way to actually get around on the ship, whether you're going starboard or port, forward or aft, or up or down, is to use the Medallion app. It has a great way of tracking where you need to go. If you put in when you go to the dining room, it'll give you a little breadcrumb trail on how to get to the dining room. If you want to locate your fellow passengers, it'll tell you where they are at and how to navigate the ship to get there. We will have a future video showing how to do that. In summary, for port and starboard, remember green and right both have 5 letters, so you can remember that green is always on the starboard or right side of the ship. Even and port both have 4 letters, so you remember the even cabins are on the port side. Forward and aft, remember the cabin numbers increase from bow to stern, so if you're in a 100 series, you're closer to the bow. 700 series, you are by the stern. 400 series, you're going to be about midship. Going up and down, hopefully you never have to go to the med center, but if you did, it's on deck 4 on all Princess ships. Piazza on deck 5 except for the new Sphere ships. That's going to be on deck 7. The pool is always on the Lido deck, so you'll always know you're at the top of the ship when you're at the Lido deck.
We plan to prepare a video on how to utilize the Princess app to navigate around the ship. If we've made that video, the link will be right here. If you've liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel.
It really helps the algorithm find us. Thanks a lot for watching.
And until next time, have a cruising good time.